Hello everyone, this is Kaiba. Today I'm going to talk about the reason why Korea's rate of self-life graduation is #1 in the world. A month ago, Park Won-sun graduated his life by himself. He was the mayor of Seoul, South Korea. This man is Roh Moo-hyun, who was the president of South Korea. He self-graduated his life at the mountain. This person was the CEO of Hyundai. He also self-graduated his life at his building. She is the celebrity Seol Lee, and she is Guhara. They graduated their life at their house by themselves. No matter how well you write the last will and testament, graduating life by oneself is almost a crime. Especially, it will leave their beloved ones and families scarred for a lifetime. There is also the saying that Korea bans gun possession since it might make so many people to self-graduate their lives. I'm going to talk about the reason why Korea ranks top in terms of the self-life graduation rate from a very unique point of view. The purpose of this is not to trigger interest. The purpose of today's talk is to let all the people live happy life by cherishing their own life, cherishing other people's life, and also cherishing the animal's life too. In the past, Korea was a poor country. There were many starving people. So Korea's policy was to save the people from hunger. So in Korea, the government offers about $1,000 a month to the less fortunate who doesn't have family or house. And the medical expense is almost free for the entire nation. Even if a person is tested positive for the coronavirus, the medical bill is free in Korea. And if someone suddenly goes bankrupt due to emergency situation, shelter and food will be offered if they make a request to the government or the church. However, many of the young and old of Korea feel unfortunate and self-graduate their lives. Why is it so? First, the Korean government is responsible for it. Second, it is due to the Korean culture. And third, it's because of Korea's law and the prosecution. Korean government carried out the policy which makes the people to pursue happiness from material things. Men cannot live on bread alone. This means that men cannot be happy just by the bread, the material thing. Korea is the foodie's paradise. There are more than 300 types of chicken just by the chicken itself. When you visit Korea, don't forget to try the various kinds of chicken. All throughout the world, McDonald's is in trouble in Korea. It's because the Korean food is diverse, high quality, and cheap. Korean apartment is almost like a hotel. Most of the house has over 2 bathrooms. The internet is for free at the restaurants, cafe, and national facilities. And at the libraries, which are almost everywhere, the books can be borrowed for free. People can watch movies. And during winter and summertime, heater and air conditioner are operated. However, why do many students and general people self-graduate their life? Repeatedly saying, the government is responsible for it. Korean government adopted the policy which made the people to pursue happiness mostly from material things. Second, it's because of Korean culture. It is considered that Korea is a single-race nation. It means that all of the people are part of one great family. So diversity is not accepted, and there are unlimited competitions. When I was a high school student, there was an English teacher who came from Cape Town of South Africa. She once asked me a question, since I was good at English. She asked me like, Kaheva, does your government distribute the North Face jumpers during the cold winter? Is the North Face jumper the winter uniform? It was because almost all of the students were wearing this North Face jumper, which cost over $500. Those North Face jumpers even seemed okay for climbing the Everest mountain. Why were most of the Korean students wearing the North Face during the winter time? It is also a type of competition. A competition that you should wear the finest clothes. Park Won-sun, who was the mayor of Seoul, self-graduated his life at the mountain. He was a former prosecutor and attorney who became the mayor of Seoul City. It was revealed that he seduced and touched his government employee secretary. He self-graduated his life as soon as this fact was released by the media. It is true that the victim was hurt a lot, but it was not much a crime to make a person self-graduate his life. Why did he self-graduate his life so quickly? He was about to run for the presidency after completing his term as a mayor. However, he was stressed out to realize that he would not make it to being a president. And he also knew that he would be called by the prosecution. So he self-graduated his life. It's because of Korea's law, the prosecutor. In Korea, there are many people who self-graduate their life once they are sued. Only the prosecutors have the jurisdiction over prosecution or non-prosecution. The police only do the investigation. Even the businessman and the president can be called by the prosecution, who has the unlimited power. They can be brought to justice for more than 3 or 5 years and have hard time. They will also be defamed. Since Korea is considered as a racially homogeneous nation, life becomes tougher if someone's reputation is harmed. It is different from religious honor. So we talked about the reason why Korea's self-life graduation rate ranks top in the world. This was Kaiva, and see you in the next video.